Okay, so there's, you know, little hiccupy, but maybe the first half to 2/3 of the Aztec Camera song from 1983, Lost Outside the Tunnel, was on Highland Hard Rain, which is just a fabulous LP. Every song is good on that album. So this is yet another one of those. Finally decided to learn it. Watched some really old video of the band playing this live. I think it was in Spain in 1984. Roddy Frame had the big floop in his hair and the short pants, and I mean, it just looked fabulous for the mid-'80s, right? So yeah, great song with some opportunity here to kind of pretend like you can play some Spanish-style flamenco-ish guitar, right? Because that's kind of what he does on this song. So real quick, let's just jump in here. I like to slide into the song by starting here at the 10th fret, low E string, and just coming down the neck quickly to give kind of that plunge into the song. And here's where a lot of the action takes place, is here at the 5th fret, 6th fret, and 3rd. So we're moving around in this part of the neck quite a bit in this song. The first chord is here at the 5th fret barring, and then at this 7th fret in an A shape with your fingers, okay? But the way that he plays this is he really arpeggiates the chords, and he uses a really nice kind of big arm, you know, at the elbow action here. So that's kind of the motion that you're going for and the action you're going for. And it requires both a bit of staccato work up here with your left hand and some nice rhythmic chord playing with your right hand. And I don't use a pick on this song. I just use my index finger pretending it's a pick. So my fingernail gets a lot of attention, as does kind of the soft, fleshy part of my index finger. And what you're going for here, so notice I strum it down, and then I hit that high E string, right? And then the next string I want to try to strike is the B. So, a little tricky, but you just kind of have to intuit your way there. So that's the action you're going for, okay? And we're going to keep that action going as we go through some chord changes. Next chord is keep the bar the same on the 5th fret, but jump into this triangle shape here. And by the way, the chord names for these chords are like 6 characters long, right? Typical Roddy Frame stuff. He rarely plays straightforward chords, every now and then, but he loves these kind of, you know, diminished chords, augmented chords, 9ths, 5ths, 7ths, all that stuff. That's Roddy Frame, because he's just a glorious guitar player. Next chord shape, I digress. 5th fret, keeping the bar, and then you're at the 6th fret G, the 7th fret D, and the 7th fret B, and you're into this chord. Isn't that beautiful? So same action, right? Okay, now the next chord, we're simply going to move this shape up to the 6th fret. So the 3 in succession here at the 5th, second chord, right? That's kind of the boom, da boom, boom, boom that we're going for. Now the final chord in the run is here at the 3rd fret, barring. This is one of those diminished chords. 3rd fret bar, 4th fret A, 5th fret D, and 5th fret B. That's a Roddy Frame chord. Okay, so we put all that together, slowed down, you get this beautiful little run. Get it up to speed. Now, after he plays that through twice, he does just a little enhancement on the second chord, where he's actually the first chord. He does a little enhancement. So, let's see. No, it's when we jump into the second chord. My bad. So what he does there is we start at this 5th fret A shape at the 7th. Now, as soon as you go to the second chord, instead of going to the B string at the 7th, take your pinky and go to the E string at the 7th. And then kind of emphasize that. There we are. Instead of being here, whoops, on the B string, we're here 7th fret high E. So we're going to lift off, go back to the B, then we're going to move up to this shape. So again, that makes sense? It's just a nice little enhancement during the intro. And that's really the only time he plays it is in the intro, right? Now, if you notice what I did for the verse, because it's the same chords as the intro, is I shorten the arpeggiation. I guess that's a noun, right? I just made that up. The arpeggiation, I shorten it. Instead of playing all 6 of these strings, my top string in the arpeggiation is going to be the G string. Right? Do that because leaving off those higher notes in the register, it lets you know something different is going on, and it more closely approximates the range of the human voice there, right? So it sounds like he's actually kind of singing. Okay, so there's your intro and the verse. Now, the way we plunge into the chorus is we go through the last run here. So we play the first 2. Then we're going to come here to the 8th fret and bar, and then put your fingers in an E shape. Then drop that same shape to the 7th. Then to the 5th. Now to the third, and arpeggiate this chord. Okay? So I'm just using my fingernail there. Then we come here to the seventh, barring in an A minor shape with your fingers. Strum that however you want. I kind of like that. Then we keep this bar right here to fill out the rest of that run, and we go like this. So kind of, you're doing some fairly rapid strumming there, and you're kind of syncopating it with your left hand, creating a staccato effect. Well, I guess we don't really, we just push it down, and the staccato is here with the right hand. All right, what am I doing there? I'm barring here at the seventh. I've got the A string at the ninth only. That's how I start. Then I bring in my middle finger on the B string 8th fret. Then I'm going to shift that up to the 10th fret B string with my pinky. Back to the 8th. Back to just the A string at the 9th. Okay, then we drop back down here to this G. And this time the E minor is going to be played here in the standard place, and then we're going to come in and catch the B string as an accent. And then we're going to play this B minor here. Now, what he does on the LP, which is actually kind of hard to do without muting strings accidentally, at least I have a hard time, is he kind of goes something like this. Kind of sounds a little sour, right? But he does it really well. So it's like he's playing a little lead on the high E string, lifting off the high E, and then using the B string at the second and third. And somehow I just, wow, it sounds sour. That was a little better. Okay, now we finish up that run by coming back up here to this B minor at the 7th fret, barring, A minor shape. Then we're going to move this up 2 frets to this chord. Really nice chord there. So it's the same B minor shape here. Move it up to the 9th, okay? Keep the shape, but remove the pinky now and throw it on the 12th fret, high E. Then we're going to play, is this an E here? So barring at the 10th, right? A shape at the 12th fret. Now bring that to the 8th fret. Same shape. Finish it all up. And then I like to play the low E, sliding down, and then we're back into this. Verse 2, okay, and that ends up the same way. Verse 2 chorus, we plunge down into the part where he sings, "We're not the same," right? And he jumps down here, and here's the rhythm guitar part. So we do an F. So you can strum it like that, or you can flamenco it to an A, to a B. Okay, so what am I doing there from the B? So again, we got the F to an A, or if you want to make it sound even a little nicer, how about the A7, right? That's at the D string second, B string second. Really nice, right? To a B chord, bar the first, A shape at the third. Okay, so what I'm doing there is, so that's kind of the rhythm I'm going for. Boom, to do, boom, to do, boom, to do, boom, to do, boom, to boom, to do. You know, kind of the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, kind of the Spanish, right? And then a quick. So all I'm doing there, I'm lifting off here, and the A string is now ringing open. And then I go low E third, low E first, and then open low E. Okay? And then we do the whole thing again. Now we can jump right back in. Verse 3. Okay? And then what that next one does is we've got the chorus again. Okay, but as we wind up the chorus, we go into the ending of the song. So we're not the same. Let's see. Then what he does to end up the song is he takes this really nice shape that we talked about here at the 9th fret, A minor shape, right? Remove your pinky though, high E string 12th. Then just slide that up 1 fret. Then he's going to play a little section of notes where he uses the high E string as his accent string to slide from the 13 to the 12 to the off. So something like this. Or you can just kind of. Okay. Now, the final rhythm part is really, really nice. And you can, strum it the way you like, but it's a lot of fun to play because these are really nice, powerful, Spanish-sounding chords. It goes something like this, and we'll break it down. Whoops. All right, so what we got going there is a D minor. Then we're up here at the barring at the 3rd, 5th fret E minor shape to an A, back to a D minor. Now we're at a B. You can go or right. Try to use your fingers, open them up like this, kind of like a fan. Back here to an A or A7. Back to the D minor. Flicked my switch. You got to be careful about that. beginner at this flamenco stuff. Okay? Now, that's the rhythm part. The lead guitar part is Roddy Frame. And when I watch him play it live, he plays it down here. But on the album, he's up here. And really slow, the lead part goes something like this. Okay, so slowed down. Here we are at the 13th fret B. And if you can hit it multiple times like that, it gives it a nice Spanish influence. If not, just strike it 2 or 3. Then we are here at the 14th G, the 15th D, the 13th A. Whoops. There we are. 12th fret, D string, then the 13th A, then the 10th A, back to the 13th, now to the 12th on the A. Then here at the 11th on the D string, now the G string 12, now the 9th on the G, hammering onto the 10th, pulling off to the 9th, back to the D string 12, back to the G string 9, to the 10, back down to the 12th on the D, back to the 9th and 10th on the G to the 12th, stay on the G string 9 to 10, back to 9, D string 12, 9 to 10th on the G, back to the 9, now to the D at the 12th, the 11 on the D, back to the 9th on the G, and finishing up on the D string 12th. And then he does it one more time. And that's the whole song to Lost Outside the Tunnel. I did leave off the lead guitar part down here during the guitar break, but you know, I've already given you way too much information here, it seems. So anyway, keep playing Aztec Camera. Enjoy.